Hey, it's been a minute. Holidays came around. I was out of town visiting family, but we're gonna be back full force with the NFL playoffs, the second half of the NBA season, and the soon-to-be Spring Football League (UFL). The UFL is what we're mainly going to talk about today, but do expect a playoff prediction video by Saturday before the games kick off. I'm gonna try to get that out by Friday. But for starters, in case some of you didn't know, but the USFL and XFL announced their merger this past week to form the UFL. And as you can tell by the New York Guardians jersey, I've been a big fan of these spring leagues dating back to the AAF. So they took 4 teams from each of the different spring leagues and kept them for this first season of the UFL. And for the USFL teams they kept the Memphis Steamboats, Michigan Panthers, the Houston Gamblers, rebranded as the Roughnecks, and they kept the 2-time champion Birmingham Stallions. The XFL kept basically a lot of their Texas teams. Arlington Renegades are back. The DC Defenders are back. San Antonio Brahmas are back, as well as the St. Louis Battlehawks. So, at least for this first season, there's not going to be a clear fandom for me, as my both New York Guardians and then they're rebranded to Orlando Guardians both did not make this first cut. Hopefully they will be back. But the first matchup of this is going to be between the 2 champions, the Birmingham Stallions and the Arlington Renegades, on March 30th. You can expect some live play-by-plays for the UFL, and as well as power ranking videos, prediction videos for the week, the whole 9 yards that you would normally expect from a regular NFL content creator. The plan for the UFL is for me to be more creative with it, so that way I can use some of that to the NFL following season. And with the NFL playoffs coming around, we're going to have the predictions on that from me and maybe Tosit. I'm going to talk to him either tonight or tomorrow night to see if he even wants to get on board with it. But definitely next NFL season, I'm going to force him to be more involved with the NFL side of this channel. The NBA, obviously, every time there's an NBA video, you can expect him in it. He's the NBA guy. But with the start of a new year, I'm going to start getting creative with some of the NFL and football-related content. I'm going to also branch into NBA side of things for Toasted, because his schedule is a lot more chaotic. He can really only do those me and him in Discord stuff. So I'm going to try to branch into some NBA stuff, to take some of the NFL content I've been making and put it into there. The first, independent video you can expect to see is the second episode in the Trade Time Machine series, which will be covering the Marshall Faulk trade, because that's one that's caught my eye since I first looked into it. So I'm gonna take a deeper dive into it. So you can expect that by the end of the month. Anyway, I'm at least gonna go full force on the football side of things. We're gonna try to get more NBA content out there. Hopefully we'll be able to. The All-Star break is right around the corner. Maybe we'll do some stuff related to that. I'll make sure to come up with something for that. So the NBA people, you're not going to be left behind. And for the football guys, we're only going to go stronger from here. The NFL draft's coming up. Playoffs obviously right around the corner. And most likely we'll probably start doing some live play-by-plays for those and the Dolphin games, dependent on how far they go. Anyway, if you're new and anything I've said kind of caught your ears, stick around. If not, check back in by the end of the month. There'll be some content out that you can look into. Check out the 2019 Dolphins Firestone video, which by this point has aged terribly because they choked everything away. But there's still the playoffs left to go. Anyway, that'll be it for today. I hope that all of you stick around and join the ride for 2024.